In terms of international competition this offseason, not a whole lot going on for the Warriors. Obviously, we've got the FIBA World Cup coming up starting in a few days here, which is really exciting. However, the lone Warrior playing representative is going to be Lester Quinones, who's going to be playing alongside Karl Anthony Towns for the Dominican Republic. Obviously, other than that, we've got Steve Kerr as the new head coach of Team USA, so that should be interesting to watch in the kind of Warrior style of play and action we might see with Team USA. That's going to be fascinating. But aside from that, Corey Joseph, he pulled out. I think it was a mutual decision between him and Team Canada to pull out of their World Cup squad. Andrew Wiggins isn't a part of that. No playing representatives for Team USA from a Warrior perspective. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot going on here for the FIBA World Cup apart from Lester Quinones and Steve Kerr as coach of Team USA. However, we have had here the FIBA pre-Olympic qualifying tournaments held in, well, there's been multiple tournaments, but one of these held in Turkey that's involved Croatia, and their captain is new Warrior Dario Saric, who had a really strong tournament. Now, it must be said, this isn't the absolute elite level of FIBA competition, given that obviously the best international teams are going to be at the World Cup. However, as I said, some really strong performances from Dario here, culminating in the final that's just been played in Turkey against Turkey, who have some NBA talent. Obviously, Alperen Şengün, Furkan Korkmaz is there as well, and obviously Omer Yurtseven, who was a player of interest for the Warriors, potentially on a two-way contract. I think he's signed with Jazz now. So, yeah, they have some NBA talent, and Dario Saric, he put his imprint on this game, that's for sure. 22 points on 9 for 15 shooting, 4 of 9 from three-point range, added 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Was a +7 in the victory as well. So they have qualified now for the Olympic qualifying tournament, obviously having to go through this pre-tournament in order to get to that point. But the Croatians, they went 5-0 during the tournament, absolutely dominated, which is unsurprising. They've got a lot of NBA talent, obviously headed really by Dario at this point, who just did a little bit of everything throughout the 5 games. In the semi-final, in the win over Ukraine, he had 18 points on 5 for 9 shooting, got to the line 7 times, went 7 for 7, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in that 85-70 victory. And then in his group games as well, I mean, some of the assist numbers were just ridiculous. He had 12 assists in Game 3. Before that, he had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and a block, really stuffing the stat sheet there in the opening game of the tournament. And in the second game against Sweden, he had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. So really a lot of stuff happening here for Dario Saric, and most of it, in fact, all of it really positive. I do think